Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and today I have an absolute massive haul of records to show you. Now, I won't tell you where it is because I don't want you going down there yourself and grabbing all the stuff right before I get a chance to have a look. But this was a charity shop down near my folks, the RSPCA in fact, and I've actually got some stuff before. I'll probably put a link into the previous video, you can have a look at that. They really do get some good stuff. I spent, I think, £33, and I got 11 albums. One of them I've given to my dad. That was the War of the Worlds soundtrack, which I've already got, and I've showcased that as well in a previous video. And I wasn't intending to get anything. I'll have a look because I knew they would get some good stuff. And yeah, just as I say, picked up 10. So 30 quid for this lot is an absolute bargain. They all seem to play reasonably well. I'll elaborate as I go into it, what they're like, the tracks and all the rest of it, from what I can remember. You'll have to forgive me, obviously, with my sight. Some of these are going to be difficult to read. In fact, if you bear with me, I'm going to stick the light on, right, just in case that helps. So, there we go. Right, and yeah, let's just get into it. A lot of these are by the same artists, and they're in no particular order, so it's just as come. But yeah, I was very pleased to get these. They're all black vinyl as well, so I'm not going to take them out. I'm just going to show you the front and the back, and maybe I'll do a future video where I go into these in more detail and show you all the stuff. And the first one is Dire Straits by Dire Straits. A lot of you will know this band, most famously known for Money for Nothing and A Walk of Life. And this is their debut album, as far as I am aware. I could be wrong, someone will correct me if I am wrong. There we go. The main one I know on here is Sultans of Swing. I have sort of listened to these a little bit. Right, there are some good, some very good tracks in there. I mean, this one, what one was the one I really liked? I think it might be Down to the Waterline, the first track, actually. I remember that being quite good. It's a little while since I've had these for a while, and it's been a little while since I listened to them. I'm just sort of going through them, you know, as I got them. But this is, as you notice, this is a mastered in, where are we? Double speed mastered. So I never quite understood that one, but it was recorded at double the speed that you would normally record at. Now, whether that's affected the quality of it or not, I don't know. It's supposed to be better quality, but I noticed there's all the way through, there's like a whining noise. So it was a little bit off-putting from that regard, but nonetheless, a good album. So that was the first one. The next one we've got is Eurythmics, and it is, where are they? Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. There we go. Most of this is sort of like 70s, 80s stuff that I've got here. Again, we got the Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. I can't remember what else is on here, to be honest with you. And the writing's so piddly small, I can't tell. But there you are, you can have a quick look yourself. Right, I apologise for going these through quickly, but I just want to make this a relatively short video because I've got so much content. We've got another Dire Straits, the classic Brothers in Arms. Yeah. And this has got the two tracks I mentioned before. Again, it's very difficult for me to see on here what the tracks are, so I don't think they've even got them printed on the back there that I can tell. But that's an absolute classic album. I mean, this is probably their most successful album of all time. Sold absolutely shed loads. Funny that I've only just got it now, but yeah, for £3, can't complain at all. More Dire Straits, and it is, I don't know how you pronounce that, Communique. Yeah, don't really know a lot about this album, to be fair. As I said, I've given them a brief listen each, but I've not sort of really enough to pick out my favourite tracks yet. Yeah, there's nothing that sort of stands out to me on there that I distinctly remember. So, but yeah, you know, again, another good album. Another Dire Straits one, you'll see the trend here. Yeah, and that is, was it Love Over Gold? Right, which I think did very, very well as far as album sales are concerned. I certainly know the name. Again, too piddly small to read the tracks. So, there we are. That's that one. And then we have another Dire Straits one, and it is Making Movies. There we are. So again, you have a look at the back. It's some of this writing is just so small now, or to me it is anyway. And it's very, very, very difficult to tell what's on there. But when I get round to doing some proper reviews of these, and it may be a week from now, it could be 10 years from now, I don't know, right? It's just as and when I get round to doing it. But I've got so much in the way of records now, it's going to last me a long, long time. But anyway, another Dire Straits, there we go. Well, this one is, and I can never say his name properly, but it's Jean-Michel Jarre. Yeah. And it's the concerts in China. And this is the various bunch of concerts that he did. Yeah. You've got all the crowd noise. You've got the Chinese people that are doing the introductions with them, introducing thing. I don't know where they all were, right? But it's quite a fun album. I love the cover. I think the cover's great. And this is just some of his classic stuff that he performed live. So there we are. I've got 2 of his previous albums. I may get some more. I don't know. But there's all this sort of thing. Him, Gary Newman, Kraftwerk, all that kind of synthesizer stuff from the 80s. I really do like. So, you know, I'm not a big one for live albums, but again, £3. Just so again, why not? You know, might as well. Okay, we got another Eurythmics one, and this one is, do you know what? I don't even know what this one's called. Oh, Be Yourself Tonight. There we are. That answers that question. So yeah, there's Annie on the front. And there's Dave on the back. And I think this has probably got There Must Be an Angel. I think it's on this one anyway. But it's so small, there's some of the text. It really is difficult to read. A few years ago, yeah, I'd have been fine before I had all my eye troubles. I'd been able to read that no problem. But not anymore. And it's like, oh, when you've got glasses. Well, glasses don't do anything for me. Everything still looks fuzzy even through glasses. Anyway, carrying on. And another Eurythmics one. 1984. For the Love of Big Brother, I believe it's subtitled. Oh, hang on. You're right. Got it around the wrong way. Tit. Now this one I can actually see. There we go. What's the ones I know? We have, yeah, The Ministry of Love is the main one that I know on that. That's not a bad song. But what I'm surprised at, oh yes, and Sex Crime 1984. Yeah, I know that one as well. So there's 2 that I know off of there. Yeah, I thought that was on there, being 1984. So there we go. That's that one. And then the very last one. Now, I've seen this album before. And usually it has writing on there to tell you what it is. But this one doesn't. So, when this originally came out, whether or not it was on like the plastic outer and there was a sticker or something like that to tell people what it was, I don't know. But it is a bit strange. I'm just having a look at it now actually to try and decipher which way round it's supposed to be. I would have said that way around. But anyway, it's this one. Now, from the cover alone, you should be able to tell what it is. But I will tell you, it is Pink Floyd's The Wall. Yeah, and normally, as I say, on here, it would say The Wall. I don't think it necessarily said Pink Floyd, but it definitely said The Wall on copies that I've seen. So how old this is, I do not know. There's the back. There's no barcode, so whether it's an original release or not, I cannot honestly say. Let's open it up inside. I don't know the tracks on here. I've not listened to this yet. Right, I have got it on, I think I've got it on CD. But it's a long, long time ago since I've listened to it. So there we are. That's it. I know it's a very quick video, right? And I will, someday, when I don't know, these will be gone through, and I will give you a listen and probably play a bit of my favourite song off there, or the more commonly known song, shall we say. But yeah, if anybody knows about that one in particular, right, do please let me know, because I think it's rather strange that there's no writing on there at all. Yeah, strange that, but double album, I believe it is. Yeah, double album for £3. Bargain. You know, and at the end of the day, if any of these I'm not particularly fond of, there's nothing that really floats my boat, then I'm sure there is someone else that I can happily pass these on to. And it's a good part of record collecting. You know, you take a chance on something. If you know, obviously got to be cheap enough. I'm not going to spend £30 on an artist that I don't know. But for these sort of prices, why the hell not? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Do the usual YouTube stuff, please. And if you've got a favourite amongst these, do let me know. What's your favourite song? If there's a song on one of the albums you think, Jason, you have to listen to that song again, right? It's absolutely brilliant. Then, by all means, yeah, I will give it a listen. I mean, I'm going to go through them anyway. What I am doing is I'm backing them up onto MP3 so that I don't ruin these by overplaying them. But obviously, they get an initial play, and I'll probably listen to them as intended. But yeah, I'm preserving them, if you will. That's another nice set of stuff to have in my collection. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And please tell everybody you know. And if you're in the vinyl record community, give me a shout. Who knows, I'll mention your channel. What more can I say? Right, we'll leave it there. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya. Bye.